38 miles across a random island in Thailand, and this is the biggest challenge I've ever attempted in my entire life. We're going completely alone, just my phone, Rom's portable charger. We're gonna dodge some dogs, we're gonna get some dog treats, and it's gonna be an absolute blast. Here's the route right here. It's around 38 point something miles, so around most of the island. We're ignoring the top right part, but yeah, never done something like this. The furthest I've ever ran in my life was like 10 miles. So let's see if we can survive. All right, we're pretty much ready. We got some knee pads, we got some running socks, we got the tank top, pre-workout, modafinil. We're dialed in completely for this journey we're about to embark on. We're starting somewhere near Lotus, this big Lotus near Chaweng. So we're gonna make the loop, the beginning. We're gonna make the beginning of the loop here, and we're gonna just see how it goes. So let's go. And guys, I'm actually a little bit more nervous for this run than my first fight, because during the fight, it's like, you know, you're fighting someone, so you lose because the other person won. But if I lose this, it's all on me. So we're just starting, feeling good, carved up right, electrolytes, caffeine, modafinil. So let's see how things go. I'm only 2 kilometers in, and it's humid as shit. Sweating like a dog, but feeling still pretty good. I think we got like 60 something kilometers left. So the mindset is, if we can do one, we can do it 60 times. So let's keep pushing. At 5 kilometers in, we just conquered the hills. We're going down them now. Hopefully those are the only ones we need to worry about for this run. Got the hardest part out of the way first, so let's hope for the best. All right, we're 10 kilometers in. I'm gonna grab some gummy bears. The cold water, the cooler sounds off, but we're finding a good pace, so let's keep it up. All right, guys, we're running through some uncanny, undiscovered, uncharted valleys right now. But Lamai was pretty fun to run through. Stopped by, got some gummy bears. I think we're like 16 kilometers in at this point. Feeling pretty good. Knees just hurt a little bit. Feet hurt a little bit, but you know, what can you expect? So we're just embracing the pain, enjoying. And so now we're just embracing the pain and enjoying it. 17 kilometers in. Stop by for a little snack. Weather's good, feeling good. Went through some pretty dark paths, but made it up. Could use a cigarette. We're zen right now, but we got a toasty, so that'll hold us up. Hopefully this will fuel us for the next few hours. I think we're almost halfway done, right? Yeah. Almost halfway. Damn, an ear infection or something. My ears keep giving me like problems. Keep popping and shit. We should be chilling. Was starving. I was absolutely starving. I thought I was gonna die for a second. I couldn't. There's no 7-Eleven, no Tops. It felt like hours. I finally found this Tops Daily. Came in clutch. Got some bananas, some gummy bears, some ointment for my back, my legs, and Gatorade. Running it up for real. I was really tempted to get a beer. I feel like a beer wouldn't be too bad right now. I'll reward myself with a beer after the run. A nice, which beer should we get? Heineken? Nah. We need something like American, you know. Or a Guinness. You never go wrong with a Guinness. Oh, Corona Extra. We'll get a Corona Extra as our reward for the run. As I'm running from now on, I'm gonna be imagining a Corona Extra with a lime in it. How good that would taste as we earned it. So yeah, I lost a little bit of motivation as well of like, why are we doing this? Why are we running at like almost 12 a.m. on a random island? And with like threats of like dogs with rabies, snakes. I'm not actually that scared of dogs. Snakes, I'm scared of what they'll get if they bite me. You know what I'm saying? I'm more scared for their health than mine. But yeah, let's just keep pushing. Finish the sandwich. We'll eat again. like maybe an hour. Eat every hour. Maybe I'll make that like a habit, because I think I didn't eat for too long and I started getting a little lightheaded and shit. So maybe we gotta stay fueled up, because you know we're running this shit solo. So if I just pass out, that's GG. All right, guys, we're 20 kilometers in. Feeling a bit lightheaded, a bit like I have no idea where I am. So I think the best case solution is we get some gum, preferably nicotine gum, get some water, get ourselves back into full consciousness, and continue the journey. I think we're approaching a 7-Eleven, hopefully. But it just feels like I'm in a ghost town. I feel like I'm like losing my mind a little bit, because there's literally no one, except a few dogs that are very nice to me. Thank God so far. But yeah, here's the 7-Eleven up here. We're gonna get some cold water, splash it on ourselves. So I think we're halfway through a marathon in 1 kilometer. So I think a marathon is what, like 42 kilometers? So this is definitely the longest I've ever ran so far. Got a long way to go. I'm not trying to despawn off Earth yet, so we gotta figure out how to maintain this. I think I'm not pacing myself as well, so that's another lesson. But yeah, so fucking humid, oh my gosh. But the main thing is like lightheaded. But my legs feel pretty good. It's just like my brain. My brain is like, it's like half health. So let's try to get some water. And maybe some vitamin C. I'm at AI this shit. I'm gonna talk to ChatGPT and see what the best case solution is. So maybe we can get a fucking beer now. It might help, but we'll see. Made a new friend along the way. We're gonna name him Teddy. We gave him some goislop. Maybe he likes it. Sorry, buddy. They don't have any A1 steaks in there. They just got some goy. Copped a t-shirt because I was getting pretty cold. Now I feel pretty good. Okay. So we're almost 40 kilometers in, more than halfway done. And I'm actually starting to feel pretty good, to be honest. Like, I don't know if it's like, maybe I had to break through that barrier of like, this is actually super hard. And then just adapting and evolving to accept the reality that we're gonna fucking run across the entire island. I feel like it's just getting easier, just catching up the pace, attacking the dogs, biting them. And yeah, we're doing good so far. But we got a long way to go, so we're just getting warmed up. That's what we're telling ourselves. But yeah, this is like our 4th 7-Eleven stop, just because like I'm sweating so much. I don't even know why. Feeling pretty good now that we're back on track where there's actually lights, because back at the bottom of the island, pure jungle, no lights, dogs with rabies, pythons, ladybugs. It's just like a very dark place to be. But now the lights are on. I think the sun's coming up in a few hours, right when we make it to the bike. So everything's finally coming together. We're carbed up, got some gummy bears, bananas, waters, Gatorades, caffeine. I wish we had nicotine, but unfortunately we just have regular gum for now. But it's always good to do this type of shit once a year, where you just challenge yourself and get close to death. Obviously we're not getting close to death, you know, not like people in the army or anything, but more of like a challenge so great where you're like, God, this feels impossible. And I've already done 2 this year, actually, the fight and if we finish this, God willing. So always do something challenging at least once a year. I think the biggest thing, that it helps Because when you do something challenging, because when you do something that pushes you outside of your limits, it's just like you're able to become that newer, higher version of yourself that's able to build that self-respect, which ultimately transfers everything in life. So, forgot to tell you guys because I got such in a flow state. Only 18 kilometers left until we make it to our goal. And the goal is to beat the sun to my bike. So before the sun rises all the way, I need to be on my bike on the way to grab a nice Corona with wine. So let's hope we can get to the goal. Woo! Good morning. Let's get 15 burpees. We just hit marathon status, but does that mean the job is over? Absolutely not. Still got the little top section, and then, oh my God, this is a steep hill. Woo. We raced this truck. He beat me though. I was showing him the power of the human spirit. My goodness, it is getting close to having a sunrise, so we gotta hurry up. Pick up the pace a bit. Let's go. Only 10 kilometers left, basically, which basically means we're done, right? I mean, I can just grab a bike to my bike, and that was planned. That'd be the pussiest shit in the world. Luckily, this next 10 kilometers is gonna be easy because we just ate some more gummy bears. We got some Picari Sweat, and look at the sunrise. Holy shit. This is peak life maxing right now. Instead of doing like a week or 2 week dopamine detox, just go for a marathon. I feel like a newborn human that just spawned on Earth. I don't even want to watch reels anymore. You know what I'm saying? The dopamine receptors are, I just stare at leaves and be happy. So, fuck the dopamine detox, just go for a marathon. No music, just you, your thoughts, and dogs with rabies. All right, 5K left. It's getting extremely hot very quickly. Running out of Picari Sweat. A 5K. What is that? I mean, we've ran so many 5Ks today. What is one more 5K? Just a little cherry on top. Get a little tan at the same time. Mog the guys on holiday. Or not the guys. Oh yeah, mog the guys on holiday. Aura farm. Aura maxing type shit. 1 mile left to go. The most clutch thing from what I've learned so far with the journey is pouring 1.5 liters of ice cold water from the tops on your head. Gives you plus 50 HP and it just wakes your ass right back up. Only you're just so close, but everything hurts. They gave me 50 plus HP in the brain, but my body is, I'm just carrying around a corpse. I might have gotten rabies. Boom, guys. We just finished a stroll across the way. Very sabai, very easy. Yeah, it's light work. You know, walk in the park. Definitely don't feel like dying. Ignore the dirty mirror, but about a little bit over 24 hours after the run, the physique kind of took some damage, lost a few pounds in terms of the water weight, but we'll be getting that all back very soon, so don't worry too much. Don't mind the messy room either. But here are the stats of the run, how many steps I got, the whoop stuff, the strain, everything. I'm kind of just putting it all on the screen right now as I'm talking.